Hey, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel here. In today's video, what I have for you guys is going to be a video. It's going to be a first one, man. It's going to be a movement guide for Vanguard. I see a lot of comments of people still trying to drop their first nuke. They're asking for tips and tricks on how to get better. And some of you guys are actually dropping your first nukes with these class ups that I'm showing you guys on the channel. And I feel like I could take it a step forward in helping you guys get better at the game, win more gunfights, and actually drop nukes by giving you guys a movement guide. And this is not only for beginner players, it's not only for people that are starting to play. It's even like average players and above average players. You're gonna see some of these tricks, even like 2KD players, people still don't do this. I'm gonna be going through that. I've been playing Call of Duty for a minute now, and I've been watching good players, and it actually tips and tricks that I got from better players back in the day that I'm still using to this day that made me good players back then. So first, we're gonna be covering settings. Important settings. We're not gonna be going through the whole thing. It's just a couple of settings that you need to be turning off or on. After that, tips and tricks that you guys can be applying, stuff like centering and shouldering. I'm gonna be covering that into the video, and then after that, we're gonna actually get into the movements such as like slide cancel, jump shots, bunny hop, backwards bunny hop, all that good stuff you guys can do in game. There's gonna be chapters at the bottom of the video you guys can skip to if you guys are looking for something specific, but honestly I feel like everybody can learn from this. So without wasting any time, and if you guys enjoy the video at any point, you should drop a like. If you guys are brand new on the channel, you should subscribe. And aside from that, man, let's get into it. So like I said, one of the first things we're gonna be covering, I'm not gonna be covering stuff like sensitivity. You don't want to play something too high or too low. Play with something between like 6 and 9 and then move up and down from there. But it's really something you're comfortable with. I can't tell you what to play with. You gotta play with that. It's more stuff like button layout. If you guys still play with a default controller, what I mean by that is like not a scuff like a Battle Beaver where they have like paddles behind it. You guys don't need to buy these controllers. Of course it helps, but you guys simply changing your button layout. If you guys still play default, you're not helping yourself. This is going to help you in the long run. Look into stuff like tactical, bumper jumper tactical, and stick and move. What these button layouts do is they're basically switching stuff like the jump shot or the slide into either your thumbstick or the bumper jumper one. You're basically jumping with L1. Yes, some of these things are weird. You're gonna have to get used to it, but in the long run, trust me, it's gonna help you. I see a lot of people playing with stuff like bumper jumper tactical, where you jump with L1 and you basically slide with prone. So you always have your thumb and basically your two fingers ready to shoot. You're always ready to engage. Instead of always sliding and circle and then jumping with X, you're always constantly moving your thumb. You're now ready to aim in and move around the map with the default basically button layout. So look into those. Play with something you're comfortable with. I personally started with tactical. I never played bumper jumper, but I feel like it's a popular one in the last couple of years. I personally play stick and move with a scuff. But a little bit more into the advanced things I want to be covering that is first in the controller gameplay section. You want to turn off automatic airborne. Mantle is going to make your movement a lot more fluent. This is really stuttery, like your slide cancel is super choppy. You want to have this by default, it's like on partial. Turn that off. Ground mounted, also you want to have that off. After that, for the automatic sprint, you want to set that to automatic tactical sprint. If you guys have that off, you can start with sprint and then move on to tactical sprint. It's going to make you go a little bit faster. It's going to be easier to do these movements. And basically what that is as soon as you move forward, you're going to be tac sprinting, which like I said is going to make you do these movements a little bit easier. And last but not least, slide behavior. You want to have this on tap. You don't want to be holding to slide. Slide cancel is a huge thing this year. So simply tap into slide is going to help you a lot. All right, now for the actual tips and tricks in game. What I mean by the tips and tricks, we're gonna be covering centering and shouldering, and after that we're gonna get into the actual movement: slide cancel, jump shot, bunny hop, backwards bunny hop, all that good stuff. And you guys are gonna see for the movement, I got a hand cam and I also got a gamepad, so you guys can see a little bit what I'm doing with my controller, and you guys can also see what buttons I'm pressing with the gamepad. So starting off with the things I mentioned is centering. That's just something that I feel like a lot of people still don't do. Even good and above average players, people still don't do. I see a lot of people running like this, right? You probably don't see an issue like this at first glance, but if you think about it, if there end up being people in this doorway, I gotta aim in, look up, and then shoot. What centering is you always want to have that crosshair ready to fight. First, you want to have it in the chest area of an enemy, right? If I compare to this mannequin, if I'm running around the map, I want to always have it like a chest area. What I mean by that is even if I go through the doorway, yes, I want to have it to the chest area, but I don't want to be like aiming at the wall like this, right? I want to have it in like the middle where I expect people to be at. So simply adding this to your game is going to help you a lot. Like I said, there's a lot of people that still don't do this. I remember when somebody first explained it to me what centering is, it helped me a lot. It's super simple to do. You just need to think about it, and you guys are going to see like like, oh my god, I'm actually so much faster in these little gunfights. It's saving those milliseconds in those gunfights. The time to kill this here is crazy fast. So instead of running around the map like this where you gotta aim in, look up, and then shoot, just saving that time where you're already basically in the area ready to shoot. You just have to aim in and shoot, right? Making you a lot faster. It's actually saving time where you can actually be putting shots into the enemy. You guys can practice this by simply like playing custom games or even a public match. You guys can hop in a public match right now and start doing this. You guys are gonna see it right from your first couple engagements. You're gonna see it. You're like, oh my god, this helps a lot. After that, another tip is shouldering. I feel like a lot of people still don't do this in high traffic zone. They just end up like running through doorways or like slide canceling through doorways. I'm gonna go into like slide canceling like later. But shouldering is basically having like not peek in a doorway, but kind of like as you guys can see right here, this is like shouldering. I'm shouldering this doorway. I'm taking information. Let's say there's like two guys right here. If I end up like just walking through this door, I'm probably gonna end up dying. You don't want to be shouldering like every single corner. It's going to high traffic zones, or if you know expect somebody to be looking at you or pre-aiming you, you can like kind of shoulder it. I kind of included a slide cancel right there, but with the slide cancel, you can like kind of slide cancel. You peek. If there's end up like being two people right here, you can either engage one guy, back up from the gunfight, or I'll give you an example. There's a guy sniping over a rocket launcher. You guys can easily back up with the fight by shouldering that doorway, taking information before actually getting into the gunfight. So if I walk up here, I shoulder, I see there's nobody, okay, then I walk up here. Of course I did it kind of slow. The more you do it, the faster it's going to be, and it's simply like, you know, shouldering areas and basically collecting information and then moving on. So it's again here, if I'm pushing spawn just into the spawn like that, there's gonna be a lot of people here. I'm probably gonna end up dying if this guy right here, I can't fight all three at the same time, right? But if I shoulder this area first, I can also like include like a slide cancel we're gonna be covering later. I can basically shoulder this area, take care of these guys first. If there's nobody, then I can move on, or even if there's people, I can fight these guys and then move on with this. So that's what shouldering is. Now for the actual movement, I'm gonna be showing you guys, we're gonna be starting off with slide cancel. I'm not gonna be only showing you guys how to do it. Obviously, I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. I'm also gonna be showing you guys when and where to do it, until where to do it, and when you can include it in your gunfights to actually win more gunfights. So the action movement is simply this. If you guys, probably 99% of the players do this. It's been around since Modern Warfare 2.19. If you guys didn't do it, you're probably watching YouTubers or streamers do it, and it's simply the fact of sliding, stopping the sliding, then getting up, right? So slide, jump. I slide with circle, so it's gonna be circle, jump. I jump with R3. So circle, R3. Tactical run, circle, R3. So I'm always ready to fight. And you guys gonna see when you first start doing it, you might be like jumping. I still do it once in a while. I kind of mess up my slide cancel, but the more you're gonna do it, the better you're gonna become at it. And it's not only about doing this. This is more like, you know, you want to learn until where to do it and until how long you want to slide. So let's say I'm pushing this door, right? If I slide cancel here, even if I'm slide canceling and I'm centering, if there's a guy waiting for me there, pre-firing or like pre-aiming, I'm probably gonna end up dying, right? So if I include the slide cancel and the shouldering and the centering, just that right there, all the combining the three right there, I'm probably gonna end up winning that gunfight, right? Or if there's too many people, I can back up the gunfight. If they end up like pushing me, I can shoot the other guy, and then since I shouldered the first gunfight, I can slide again and then fight the second guy. And it's not only to take information, right? It's also to end gunfight. So if I expect somebody to be there, right now there's like Zova right here. If I want to fight this gunfight, if he's priming at the head glitch, I can like slide cancel and I can fight the guy like that. And all these movements we're covering is to make yourself harder to hit, you know. You're gonna have that little snappy effect if you learn to do the slide cancel pretty quick. You're gonna learn to slide, and then you're gonna have like this pop-up effect. So on his POV, he's gonna see you slide and then pop up on your screen. So slide cancel is not only, you know, to take information, and not only you know, to win gunfights, and it can also help you get into cover. What I mean by that, let's say the scenario from earlier, if I slide cancel right here, I shoulder this, let's say there's three guys, I see a guy with like a shotgun, you know, I don't want to engage him, I don't want to re-peek it, I don't want to do anything too crazy. What I can do is I can head back here, hit it with the slide cancel. Of course, it's, you know, it's map knowledge, it's knowing the surroundings. Of course, it's a little bit more for advanced players, but you can also do it to, you know, slide cancel into a heady. You can also basically slide cancel into a head glitch. So let's say I'm gonna win the spawn right here, I can slide cancel into this head glitch right here. So it's, you know, it's harder for me to hit you while you're sliding, and then you pop up on a heady, making you a little bit easier for you to win that gunfight. All right, so the next movement we're gonna be looking into is jump shot. I feel like a lot of people know jump shot exists. It's super easy to movement to do, but I feel like a lot of people are not taking advantage of it, or they're doing it in a choppy way. What I mean by that is, like, let's say the same scenario from earlier, the guy's pre-aiming us from right here, right? Even if you have your centering right, you expect him to be there, you might lose the gunfight. It's a 50-50 chance, right? Even if you hit it with a slide cancel into the head glitch, he's pre-aiming you, you might die. So in those cases, you have to jump shot to actually have a chance of winning that gunfight, right? It's all about increasing your chances to win those gunfights. And basically what I mean by choppy, I said choppy, people do jump shots in a choppy way. When I'm playing people, I see them often doing that. They jump and then they aim at me and they try to snap on me, which is basically, you're not helping yourself by doing that. You don't want to practice your jump shot, including that centering we talked about earlier. So what I mean by that is jump shot, centering. Let's say there was like this mannequin right here, or let's say I'm jump shotting over right here, so I can also include the shooting while I'm jumping right here. And yeah, most of the time I see like people, they jump shot and then they snap. So they do it, of course some of them like do it fast, but if you can all include that, centering, shooting, and jump shotting is going to help you a lot when some of these gunfights. Now for a little bit more advanced technique, it's a bunny hop. A bunny hop is a jump shot where you jump shot again as soon as you land. It's like a double jump shot. So what I mean by that is like, this is a bunny hop. I jumped, as soon as I landed, I jumped again. It's all about timing. Once you guys get it down, you guys are gonna be pro at it. It's a little bit harder to do than Warzone, but it's a super great movement. You see how I'm flying across the map? I give you guys an enemy of the POV of an enemy, right? You're gonna be jump shotting, and then you're gonna be basically kind of an M effect. You're gonna be jumping once, landing, and then jumping again, and it's basically flying yourself across an area of a map, making yourself harder to hit from the enemy. So like I said again, it's all about learning that timing. You also want to learn when and when not to do it. It's not only to challenge somebody. Of course, doing the jump shot is great, but hitting that guy with like a bunny hop right here is a super great movement. And this movement is not only about fighting people, it's also you know, to run away from gunfights and also prepare yourself from gunfights. Bunny hopping into a head glitch. I give you guys an example on this map, but I can bunny hop into cover on this head glitch right here, or if there's too many people, I can just run away. This house is a small map, but I can bunny hop into this. Oh, okay, there's too many people, I can run away. So you can also fight somebody. I can fight this mannequin by bunny hopping and running away. And like I said, it's not only to take fights and prepare yourself, you can also take information. I give you guys an example. You want to peek down here, or you can either shoulder it. If there's a sniper, you might end up dying, or you can hit it with a bunny hop. So I can hit the bunny hop right here. Oh, okay, there was a sniper. I can move along with my gunplay and either like flank him all the way around the map and then end up killing him, right? So bunny hopping, like I said, it's all about timing. You want to jump as soon as you land, and it's to take gunfights. It's also to take information and prepare yourself for gunfights. To bunny hop into a head glitch, and you guys can either use it. It's like a kind of last resort movement to break somebody's camera. Let's say I give you guys an example, right? We slide cancel, we shoulder. This guy has a shotgun. He lands a shot on us. Like I said earlier, you guys can either like slide cancel to a heady, slide cancel to the middle heady right here. But if you guys, you know, are kind of weak, what you also can do, you run away right here, and then the guy's gonna expect you to basically run away through that hallway, right? He has a shotgun, he's a crackhead, he's gonna chase you around the map. What you can do is you can bunny hop yourself into that gunfight again. So I kind of stop moving, so it's kind of slow. But let's say I'm running around, I can do like this little movement right here. So on his screen, he's chasing me, and then he expects me to like hide here in this corner or run away through the hallway. But what I'm doing on his screen is I'm bunny hopping, so he's kind of have to like kind of snap on us and like, oh my god, this guy is like jump shotting. That was a little bit excessive. I'm not jumping like 20 feet in the sky, but you get what I'm saying, right? He's gonna have to hit you like twice. He's expecting you. It's like a little bit of a different movement. He's not gonna expect you to bunny hop and ego challenge like that. And the guys can also, the bunny hop is not always sideways. You guys can also hit in like a backwards type of movement. So let's say the guy was fighting me, I can like bunny hop into a head glitch like that. So the backwards bunny hop is the same thing, to side to side. As soon as you land, you want to jump again. But this one, you're like kind of hitting like a 180 or whatever angle you're shooting at. You want to do it midair, and as soon as you land, you want to hit it. So let's say a backwards bunny hop. I'm gonna jump, do the 180, and as soon as I land, I jump again. Once again, it's all about timing. All right, so that's pretty much all the movements: slide cancel, jump shot, bunny hop, centering, shouldering. When you're gonna start getting better is really when you're gonna learn when to do these movements, and when you include that map knowledge into it. Like let's say I give you guys an example. This guy's pre-aiming right here. You guys gonna know, like I said earlier, if you slide cancel, you know it's probably a bad fight to take it like that. You're probably gonna end up like either jump shotting is a great option. Also bunny hopping is a better option. If you guys can have it down, you guys are good at bunny hopping. So it really about like learning when and how to do it, how far to do it for like the sliding. You gotta start learning that. But just starting to include these movements into your game is gonna help you a lot, and it also makes the game a lot enjoyable. And when you spit on people, I'm gonna use that word spit on people by hitting like some nasty slide cancel or like hitting some nasty like bunny hop. You're really gonna feel good about yourself. So yes, that's pretty much the video. We covered almost, I think I covered almost everything. One of the huge thing is centering, shouldering, slide cancel, also basically everything that I do in game to help you win this gunfight. gameplays, I feel like I covered it. I'm not the best in explaining stuff, so if I kind of missed stuff or I wasn't clear, you guys can let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, man, the goal with this channel is to make you guys better at the game. You know, I like to entertain you guys with these gameplays, but making yourself, like, I love seeing these comments of like you guys dropping your first nuke and stuff like that. It makes my day. I remember when I was playing Call of Duty back in the day, you know, I was impressed while watching these guys drop these nukes, and I wish some of these tricks I had it earlier. So like I said, I hope you guys gonna enjoy the video. If you did enjoy the video, y'all be sure to drop a like. If you guys are brand new on the channel, y'all be sure to subscribe. And aside from that, man, I hope you guys have a great day, and we catch you guys in a minute. Peace out.